Hello and welcome to another episode of Crypto Clout. I'm your host, FaZe Crypto. Currently, we are looking at a $48,000, 789 valuation for Bitcoin. It's currently trading at. Of course, very interesting to see what we've been watching going on in terms of adoption with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, in particular when we talk about blockchain. Over the course, couple of days, in fact, when we talk about the recent uptick in the price and, of course, Bitcoin sort of catching a little bit of a foothold, definitely interesting to see what's been happening with the second largest U.S. mortgage lender now accepting Bitcoin. A lot of these different aspects, which are quite cheerful. However, also at the same time, we need to take into consideration what adoption actually means. At the same time, we have this article right here. Tougher rules are coming for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. For many cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are part of an exciting and lucrative new financial frontier. But for the country's top market watchdog, they seem like the Wild West, and he's promising a crackdown. Now, this is something that we've known was coming, and of course, when we look at Bitcoin, and these potentials for price hikes and all these different things, it is very interesting to watch how many of these different aspects. I mean, of course, when it comes to looking at the potential for $100,000 Bitcoin, which could be right around the corner, we need to talk about how a lot of these different financial institutions and the powers that be would, in fact, respond to this with regulations. And for many of us who've been in the cryptocurrency sphere for some time now, this might almost seem depressing. But at the same time, this is something that was necessary to happen. I think that the concept of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going to be here forever now. There's no doubt in my mind. Whether or not they get regulated out of existence, I suppose, should be more of the conversation that goes on in the chat. Of course, this is an interesting article. Bitcoin will need to remain above 40,000 to 42 in order to resume upward trends towards 50 to 55K. Bitcoin sellers were active over the past over the past few days as short-term overboard signals appeared on the charts. The world's largest cryptocurrency by market value was trading around $44,000 support at press time and down about 2% over the past 24 hours. The next level of support is seen at the $42,000 breakout level, which could stabilize the pullback. Now, of course, what we pretty much looked at the opposite occurring now. Of course, Bitcoin really starting to move towards that 50,000. So since the time of that article, it's very interesting to look at how a lot of those different aspects and so forth have been manifesting themselves in the world of cryptocurrency. So what does this mean for the coin, the crypto as things continue to move forward? Well, one thing that I would continue to remind you about, and I like to mention in every single video, is that there's really no depths to the festering swamp that is fiat currency. And this is something that we could all take a breath of fresh air about. As long as Bitcoin exists in its current form, I could easily see it going to the moon, over a long. That's why people say that hodl is the best strategy. Now, of course, this is very interesting to watch as we see a lot of these different variables occurring alongside the paradigm shift that we're witnessing happening in cryptocurrency. So, ultimately, I would say that, congratulations to everybody who's involved. We're still in the very, very beginning of this. It still is quite literally the Wild West when we talk about Bitcoin and a lot of these different things. But it will be very exciting to watch how a lot of these different variables overlap and develop as a lot of these different things go on. Also, I'd just like to thank everybody who watches my content, everybody who supports me and the research that I do. I work really hard on these videos, and I just like to thank everybody who's helped support. Thanks for everybody who's subscribed to the channel and comments and gives the video an upvote for the algorithm. It really does mean a lot to me. And all that being said, remember this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Now, I'm not your financial advisor. This video, like I said, is for entertainment, educational purposes. And all that being said, I hope that you guys have a good day. We'll continue to watch as a lot of these different trends continue to unfold, and a lot of the different predictions that I've made Of course, as we see Bitcoin moving forward, but yeah, I could easily see, a $99,000 Bitcoin within the next year or two, especially when we consider what's been going on with hyperinflation and a lot of these different things happening with the dollar. Very interesting to pay attention to, but I think we were able to cover a lot of interesting information in this video. So all that being said, I'll continue to create great content for you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys next video. Have a good one.